Yo, what's good everybody on YouTube? It's your boy Lost Souls back with another video. I hope you guys are doing well whenever you guys are watching this. But like always guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It literally takes a second, but it goes a long way. We gotta please the YouTube algorithm to give my channel more exposure. But without further ado guys, we're gonna get into today's video, which is another sneaker unboxing. This shoe came out, I think in July. And I bought it in July, but it took about 3 weeks to arrive just because there was problems with the shipment. However, they finally arrived, I think Friday, but I was busy. I just got off night shift, so I look tired, and I do apologize. But we're going to be doing an unboxing on the Ja 3 The Light Show. So here is the box. On the top, you do have Ja 3 written in this pretty dope font in white. Behind it is lightning, and the box is colored in black. Around the shoe, you do have the label here, which says Admit 1. You have the Ja logo here, and then VIP only on this side. Then you have Worldwide with Nike. Here is the label, and I'm going to read out the official colorways of the shoe. So I did buy it in a size 10. Now the official colorways of the shoe is white, star blue, and dusty cactus. Below you do have your Nike brandings, and then there is a Chinese label here because I bought it overseas. In the box, it's just this white paper, and I already took the shoe out like always guys, because whenever the shoe is in the box, it's hard to maneuver the box. So we're going to drop that there. And we're gonna pull the shoes out. And like always guys, whenever we get a brand new pair of sneakers on the channel, we got to give it a whiff. So this is gonna be my second review of the Ja 3. If you guys haven't seen the price of admission, go check it out. It's on my channel. I really love that colorway. There are some very small differences between this pair and the price of admission, which we're gonna be doing a small comparison. But you do have this Nike swoosh and kind of blue, and then surrounding in pink, and then you have A here in a graffiti kind of font in orange, and behind, I don't know if you guys see it, it is purple. The shoe is predominantly gray and white. If you guys didn't know, there are a lot of smaller Ja logos throughout the shoe, especially in the gray area here, and then obviously the orange and purple, just because the graffiti is on being sprayed on those logos. The midsole too is composed of smaller Ja logos. I don't know if you guys can see it. Then you do have the Zoom X, the same midsole as the price of admission. And then you do have this rubber outsole, which is made in gray. And as you guys can see there are the Ja logos. This one has the number 1 on it, and then the other pair has number 2. So combining them makes the 12, which is Ja Morant's number. Under the number 1, you do have a saying here, which is the same for the other one. It says, "A happy Ja is a scary Ja." I don't even know if you guys can see that. And it's in pink. And then in the inner part of the shoe, you do have this blue swoosh, which obviously it is, some of the Ja logos is in blue because it is being sprayed on the top. And in the inside of the shoe, you do have a white insole with a, is that a blue? With a blue Ja Morant logo. Now this shoe comes with a set of laces. This one comes with kind of like a light blue or a teal, as opposed to the price of admission did not come with any extra set of laces. So you do have the white, and then you do have the teal. Now on the other pair, we're not gonna do too much, but I'm gonna show you guys that it has number 2, and then it says here, I'm not even worried about proving them wrong. It's kind of scribbled all around the number 2, so it's kind of difficult to read. I don't even know if you guys can see it. It's not even focusing, but On the tongue of the shoe, you do have the Ja written in silver, and then the tongue is in white. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, that is pretty much the shoe. And then at the heel, you do have number 12 written on each of them, and then you do have Ja Morant's initials on the kind of just under the toe box right here. Now, when comparing the two shoes, there's not much differences, but I did notice that the Ja is slightly different, because this one, for the price of admission, it says JA, but the Ja has no, like, that line that goes through the A. It's just kind of like an upside down V. As for this one, you guys can see it is spelled out correctly. It's with an A. And besides that, I'm not really seeing too much of a difference between both pairs. That was the difference that stood out to me the most, was the A. It was kind of written out differently for this pair. I think the other one, the NY versus NY, is the same exact way as this one. And I think the other Jaws are going to be just kind of like this V upside down. For those that want to know about the sizing, I'm going to give it to you now, pause, instead of later in the video. So I find that the Ja 3 run tight. So if you guys want more wiggle room, go half a size up. The 10 fits perfectly for me. The grip on the shoe is crazy. There is a lot of grip. I highly suggest this shoe, especially like for anyone in general, guards, big men. If you guys are not a fan of a low top, then definitely not a shoe for you, just because there is low top, but there is somewhat of a decent support. And with this being a shoe with a lot of grip, you will be able to, you won't be slipping as much, and you'll kind of decrease the risk of rolling your ankles. But definitely wear ankle support if you guys just want to be safe. Alright guys, so with that being the review of the shoe, we're gonna get on the on foot of the shoe. Now, mind you, I'm only gonna be doing a on foot with shorts and kind of like slim joggers, just because this is not a shoe that I'm going to be wearing with pants, and I highly doubt that a lot of you guys are going to be wearing this with like jeans and stuff like that. So hence why I'm only doing 2 outfits, because this is really a basketball shoe. All right guys, but with that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the review. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the review of the Ja 3 Light Show. Now, verdict, I think it's a fire shoe. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. For those that didn't watch my first review of the Ja 3s, go half a size up if you guys want more room, because the shoes run tight. I wear a size 10, and I find that it's my toes already at the edge of the shoe, or at the end of the shoe. They do have a lot of grip. I think on the basketball courts, if you guys want a good pair of basketball shoes with a lot of grip, definitely go for these. They're not going for too much on the resale market, and some of you guys, depending on where you live, might find these still sitting. Don't quote me though, but here in Canada, they definitely have sold out. And like always guys, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It literally takes a second, but it goes a long way. And it's your boys Lost Soul tuning out. I'll catch you guys in the next vid. Peace.